Can up some beautiful pork stock with me. If you have never tried pork stock, I highly recommend. So, what I like to do is I buy a full ham bone in and then I divvy it out into several different products. But the bones and kind of like the fatty bits and things I always use to make my stock. And I keep my stock very, very simple when it comes to the pork. It is just all of the scraps and water, and I let this simmer on my stove for a good 6 to 7 hours. Now, you could add any type of seasoning that you want to this. I just find that the pork itself is already really salty, so I don't add anything additionally to this, but I actually ended up canning this 2 days later. So if you did not know, if you can't get to something right away, you can can it another day. It's totally fine. Just leave it in your refrigerator. But basically, I'm just filling all of these jars up to an inch of headspace, and then we are gonna go ahead and fix any of the head spacing. I always like to make sure that I'm doing it at an inch. You do not need to debubble broth, but you do need to go back and wipe the rims really good because this pork broth is very, very fatty. So make sure all of that is off. And then I'm going ahead and getting my lids and bands placed on. Just remember fingertip tight. So what that means is you're gonna turn this until you feel pressure in your fingertips. Do not twist your wrist all the way. So now I am getting my canner filled up, and I have a Presto 16 quart canner. Somebody asked me that the other day. That is the one I use. And here is your processing time. So everybody always asks my processing times, and you need to go by what your processing time is. So I can these for 25 minutes because I did have a quart jar in there. So remember, you can do both sizes. Just go with the bigger size processing time and make sure to screenshot the stuff that I listed. But here is our beautiful broth.